All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off the socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Suniga with Brian Vanapatemi and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert, who's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
But Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. The big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
And here's MP from the arc. That's good, and it's Courtier with the assist.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Pass to Peltier. Here's Lambert. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now here's Chauvet. Just 5 to shoot. That three off the mark. And here's MP from the arc. Cans it from downtown. And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game. I love seeing teams go with the back and forth like that. Chauvet answering the call.
Outside Illich. MP. Another three for Paris.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take you right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Here's Zadirko, and Dave Zadirko throws it down.
Big Dave Zadirko bringing the noise.
Peltier with it. He's picked up by Dumont. Lambert with it. MP's there.
Good work there as it goes.
He's got so many tricks in his bag. He will find a way to hurt you.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Now here's Lambert. Chauvet, that's good.
Man, Chauvet was just calling for that one. He was confident in that shot.
MP outside.
Takes the three, and the three ball is good.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Outside Chauvet. Marchand outside. Lambert up top. Chauvet. Screen by Lambert.
The rebound by Zadirko.
And something that's interesting, you kind of think about it, the fitness level of these players, the professional level, it's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Now here's Marks.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
And here's MP from the arc. That's good, and it's Peltier with the assist.
And that kind of D, it's just not going to cut it, guys. They've got to get a hand in his face.
Outside Chauvet. Here's Marks.
Up and in on the layup.
Florian Marks getting to his spot and leaving the D to stand for disappointed.
MP left side. Outside Dumont. MP.
Off the mark there with the three. To the paint.
Lambert.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides. This is much-watched basketball.
Let's hope they keep it up.
Both teams have it going here early, and
welcome back as we get set to start the... And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, you know, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas. Yeah, when he gets into his head that he's going to get to the bucket, it is very hard for the D to do anything about it.
Back to Portier. MP
hits the three-point bomb.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Good.
He is so good at recognizing the openings and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Illich. MP. Marks defending. Pass to Illich. And Illich with the dunk.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Ilich's experience really helps him in the sets.
Nanterre leading. Now Marks. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up, 5 down for him so far.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy. And the coach of this Paris FC team, Lane Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt, Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And Nanterre making a change here. And Nanterre has possession. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Screen by Lambert.
And stolen by Zadirko.
MP on the wing. Marks defending.
Pulls up on the wing.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
And he's definitely making... his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Pass to Lambert.
Knocked away.
And stolen by MP. Mortier with it. And Marks picks him up defensively. MP outside.
Basket counts. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Knocked loose.
It's stolen by Ahern.
Deflected.
It's stolen by Marks. Here's Peltier. And a great assist by Lambert as that one goes in.
What a find right there by Lambert. Passes like this shows how unselfish he can be.
MP outside.
Beyond the arc. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Well, the three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
And Nanterre making a change here. Marchand with it.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the wing, right side.
Three-pointer Chauvet. And it's Portier with the rebound.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The team may have done just enough there.
MP, it's good.
The defense has to be aware of where MP is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
Stolen by Ilich. Dumont on the wing.
Down low. Zadirko can't hit. With 1 on the clock. He can't get that one. And so that's the end of the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They're up by 8. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talents, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
And so here's Nanterre.
They trail by 11.
Screen by Lambert. Peltier outside. And hauled in by Paris.
Here's MP for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
And there's there's a foul called on MP. That's his third foul. Here's Beaumarchais. Pass to Cat.
Knocks it loose.
And stolen by MP. And so far we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That will get him. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lets it go from deep.
And it's Peltier with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
MP outside.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And he's good on the three ball.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
To the inside.
Out of bounds, it'll be Paris ball. And it's Paris with the ball.
Inside. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Fires from deep.
Rebound by Nanterre. Now Lambert.
Launches a three.
And Ewich pulls it down. MP outside.
This one for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And so here's Nanterre.
It's a 10-point game.
Outside Marks.
To the middle.
Here's Lambert. And a great assist that time by Marks. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Count it.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
Here's Marks. It's Peltier on the wing. Back to Marks. Right side, Chauvet.
Off target from outside. And they are this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. And most importantly, don't turn it over.
Yeah, don't pull a Tim.
Nanterre with the ball.
Trailing by 10.
Lambert from outside. And here's MP from the arc.
No good on that shot.
And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Okay, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals now. They're physical and they know how to use that strength. They're smart as well. They just process the game much quicker. But that's what I wanted. I'm here to become the best player I can be, and to do that, you have to go up against the best comp. You can't find this anywhere else.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who he is, and I know people think he's a lock-in for the NBA draft. So that's motivation enough for me. I'm trying to show I'm on his same level. Still, winning will always come first. That's the focus. I'm here to help the FC Basket push this thing as far as we can go.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
MP, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. So nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep.